my world. Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the tavern. Oh, what a week. It has been a week. The last week of February was pretty booked. But I hope everybody is doing well. We're gonna do some stuff today. Hi, Magic. How are you? Welcome in. Soft-Fi here. Hi, Jeff. Oh, what is up? Not me. We streamed way too late last night there, Magic.
Oh, hi. Welcome.
Jasper,
to
hi.
our
Welcome in.
schoolhouse.
Hi, Chaz. Hello, hello. Oh, we're doing it again. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna work on some transitions for the Twitch stream. Oh, I am not awake yet. Ooh. Hey, Sully, how are you? Welcome in. You know, it's supposed to be Saturday, right? Well, I mean, it is Saturday. It's not supposed to be, but like Saturdays are supposed to be chill. You know what I mean? Like easy, you know? And then I fucking go to bed, can't sleep, finally fall asleep. I wake up, I'm like, all right, cool. It has been like nonstop since I got up. Like, I've had fucking deliveries. I've had to deal with the dog. I've had to make coffee. I've had to get all this set up. Like, I know I'm bitching about nothing, what, right? But it's just some days you just want to wake up and just wait a little bit before anything happens. You know, you got the fucking emails coming in and phones going off, and I'm just like, can we just stop for a minute? You know, we just chill. But no, not today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. But that's all right. It's all right. I need to move this back. I had to move this yesterday. I didn't have to, but I did because I kept spinning my chair out of frame. But we're okay now. Oh, but yeah, I hope everybody's weekend is going well. Anybody have plans? You got plans this weekend other than hanging out with this thing? You know, doing anything fun? I mean, it's only March. I don't know if there's anything fun to do at Mardi Gras, right? That's going on, isn't it? I swore I'd go to Mardi Gras once in my life. I haven't been yet. I don't know if I want to now. It's very people-y. Your plan is trying to take over the world? Okay, brain. How's that going for you? Do you have like a plan, or are you just kind of winging it one day at a time? I tried to take over the world once, but apparently not everybody likes dragon fruit, so I was like, whatever. You wing it one stream at a time? There you go. Hell yeah. That's how you do it. Always leave them unsuspecting. I ordered my new vape so I can get rid of this piece of shit that doesn't hold a charge. It came in today, so the batteries are charging. I'm going to the new well, not new, but you know, from the 18650s, I'm going to the 21700s. Things are huge, dude. I didn't know they were that big. Like the size of my thumb. I got new keycaps. I'm excited about those. I haven't opened them yet because if I open them, I'm going to want to put them on. And I can't really well do a question and answer stream where I got to type and show shit if I'm playing with my keycaps. You know what I mean? So that'll wait. But they're pretty fucking cool. They're like the comic book style ones. So your keyboard looks like it was drawn in a comic book. Yeah, they're pretty badass. I'll see if I can get a picture for you. See, yeah. I saw them on Amazon too, and I was like, no, I got the full color version. Yeah, let's go take a look at them. These are the ones I got. Those are fucking cool as shit, man. But I have a white keyboard too. I got the red, one of the red dragon ones. It's like the 98% or whatever. So like everything's kind of squished together and there's no like extra shit. It actually kind of looks similar to this one that they have their keycaps on. I have a full numpad though, but oh, I know. And like the keyboard, when I bought the Red Dragon one, it came with 2 sets of keycaps. They have like the space bar and the escape key are like orange reddish color, and then they have all white and then like all black keycaps. So I have mine all like mixed up. Like I have I stayed with all the pretty much all white, but like all of my gaming keys are the black ones. So shift, control, WASD, C, the up and down arrows. And then my F key row at the top, I alternated them. So the first 4 grouping is black, and then the second 4 is white, and the third 4 is black, you know. But then I saw these and I was like, gotta have them. That just looks cool as shit. They probably won't look this good when they're on the keyboard, but I don't know, they might. The only thing I don't like is that they're PBT, right? So they don't have the shine through. But my keyboard glows from under the keys as well. So they have, like, the glow will come up between the keys. So we'll see. You seen some? Yeah. I've seen those too. Like people use them up for like their escape key and shit like that. Like that's just too much. I can't have height. Blank keycaps. You're just evil, okay? Of course you use a non-QWERTY layout. Of course you do. How are you, Purple? Good to see you.
Hi, how are you?
There's 5. We'll go back. Are you using the Dvorak layout or what? The figure, yeah. Like I've seen people like their whole keyboard is just like a little miniature fucking character town. I'm like, how do you even use that thing? Only at work, everywhere else. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I tried to use Dvorak once, and I gave it an honest try. Like I really tried for like 3 months. And I mean, you've seen my tutorials, guys. You know I can't type as it is, right? But the reason I could is because I was computer heavy at work, and it was like a shared station, so I couldn't change the layout at work because it wasn't just like my PC. And so that whole going back and forth, that's what screwed me up. You know, like I'd go home and practice on Dvorak and I'd, get okay, I mean, I wasn't like super fast at it, but 25, 30 words a minute, it was all right. And then I go to work and it was all backwards, or not backwards, but it was all back to QWERTY, and I'm just like, and my brain was like, stop, no, we're not equipped for this. And I was like, okay. But yeah, the easier, I've heard that, and that's one of the reasons I started it, because I was real big into building websites and learning all that PHP and JavaScript and and back then Flash and ActionScript and stuff, and it seemed to be a little more intuitive and stuff. So I was like, cool, but my brain was like, nah, son. I think if I had been able to like use it at work, like if I had my own PC station, that would have been different. But And of course, just like with anything else, if I'd stuck with it, you know, instead of giving up after 3 months, I probably would have been fine. But there's just some things I'm like, I want to try that. And then I'm like, I don't want to try that anymore. This is how it goes, you know? Because you type thing other than code, yeah. You should just make a hotkey and swap it, like when you leave. Swap it over to Dvorak. Anyway, let's say we get started, huh? We got a new update on the Streamer.bot beta. We're up to beta alpha 6, not the beta, the alpha test. We're up to alpha 6. I still haven't done a single fucking thing in here. I haven't even connected. I've done absolutely nothing. I feel horrible. But I've been keeping up with what changes they've been making. Gross emails. Ugh. And the changes are really good. A lot of the initial bugs from like, you know, like when we clicked here and it would do the FTL shutdown. You know, all that kind of stuff has been fixed, but I'm gonna get on it big this weekend because I'm on my new schedule now. So I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 4 days off, 3 days on. And and with no streams on Monday and Tuesday, I got like a full 48 hours to break things. So but I do know, let's go over a couple of the changes. There's some bigger changes that they've made here. Let's go back and look.
Hi, how are you?
Wazzy, hi, how are you? Welcome in, my friend. Okay, let's see. So they fixed all the logins. Obviously, that's a big thing. The if-else imports had wrong orders. So when you imported from like 2.6 into the 1.0 version, it would put your if-else statements out of order because of the new system here. That got fixed, which is big. Voice control got fixed. I mean, the first from 1.00 alpha 1 to alpha 2 was mainly just fixes. They have a new page on the Twitch tab now where you can actually list your own or someone else's VODs, and then you can copy the URLs right from the bot. So we're going to probably be using that maybe like to do video shout outs and things like that. So that might be kind of cool. We'll test that out a lot. A couple new sub actions were added, and then Alpha 3 came out. That was a quick fix. I think it came out like a couple hours after Alpha 2. There were just a couple of things that got overlooked, so they fixed those, but nothing was added. Alpha 4, Meld Studio got an overhaul. They added 3 new sub actions for Meld. So they got it looks like a new experimental search feature to the add trigger. So like when you're adding triggers or whatnot, you can actually go in and search for ones you've already made before. You got Twitch on full screen and YouTube on the normal size. Well, hi, in 2 places. That's a lot of bearded. That's a lot of bearded. So let's see, it's above the trigger. Oh, right here. So let's zoom in. So right here, we got this search feature to add a trigger. This is experimental. You may not keep this around, but instead of having to like right click and go through the whole sub menu to find the one you want, you can just start typing your trigger in here. That's kind of cool. We like that. That's just a quality of life feature right there. Alpha 5 came up. Obviously some more fixes, updated the Twitch video page. Now you can also search for the type of video. not just the VOD. So you can do highlights, clips, whatever. That's cool. And then now Alpha 6, which just came out yesterday. A fuck ton more fixes. Removed character limits on the Twitch send a message, because you know Twitch has more character limits than YouTube, right? So I think the original one that had the YouTube 200 character limit, so those are gone on the Twitch side now. Yeah, and that's where we're at. So basically just a lot of fixing little bugs that are being reported, which is very nice. And fixed a lot of the crashing and stuff that was happening, which, I mean, it's an Alpha 1, right? You know, shit's gonna break. Double the fun. I don't know. Double the disappointment, maybe. And if that's fun, watching me cry, then I kid. Seriously. Oh, I think we have a charged battery. Can I switch to the new vape now? Oh, hold on. Oh. Hell yeah. Look at this battery, dude. It's fucking insane. Never enough bearded. Oh, you're too sweet, Pie. I know you don't mean it, but it's cute that you try. All right. How do we go in? That's what she said. I think this way. Yep. It's alive. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay, 10 might be a little low. Let's try 30. I'm like at 80 watts on my older vape, so, but I also want it to actually hit, you know what I mean? There we go, that's a little better. Got coil soaked. Oh yeah, that's gonna work nice. It's a little heavy. It's a little heavy, but we vibe. All right. All right, we got that going. Let's start the day, shall we? Let's get what? Thank you for the what cat? What? What cat? No apologies, man. That's what they're there for. Yeah, what cat's a favorite? We like what cat. Yeah. Let's answer a question. Looks like we got like, oh shit, 5 already. Okay, you guys gonna keep me busy today. All right, let's go. First question.
Jeff Neer just asked about to set YP my OBS to be portable. What are the key things to be aware of when doing this?
Where is my... There we go. About to set up OBS to be portable. What are key things to be aware? So basically, nothing. Portable mode is fully featured. There's no limitations. I'm actually using portable mode to stream this right now. The big things are, if you're going to install plugins, you have to do the manual install, right? You can't use the installer. Yeah, thank you, Fi. And you know, if you remove the portable to go like back to a full install. You have to know that the app data folders directories are all in this, because the portable mode is basically contained to one directory. That way you can move it around, move it to different PCs, put it on a thumb drive, whatever. So there aren't any real, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like menu tree stuff. So like if you have a lot of like images or videos, sound files and stuff like that, it's better to store them in that directory and point to them into that directory. So if you ever do decide to move it, it goes with them and you're not having to like re-link every single thing. But other than that, it works and functions exactly the same. There's literally no difference. So, but just because there is not an actual installed version, the plugins thing is the biggest thing, and the linking. But yeah, as far as I know, man, I've been using portable mode for years, side by side with the installed version that I have. I haven't seen anything like plugin wise or anything like that makes it so that it doesn't work. You know what I mean? If they're already installed, then yeah, they're already basically the installer. What the installer does for a plugin is when you double click it and you say yes, or whatever, it takes those files in the data and the plugins directory and puts them in there for you. It just does it on the C drive if you're on Windows or wherever you have OBS installed. But because the portable mode isn't technically installed in C drive, it won't find it, but they're already installed there. So it's just as if you did a portable one or a manual install. It's not like it installs the files other places of your PC. It's just a quicker way to copy paste. So yeah, if they're already in there, they're gonna be fine. Yeah. OBS works better portable. I wouldn't go that far. If it is installed, you can do a lot more with your PC as far as like managing resources and what goes where than you can with it being in portable mode. It is more versatile because you can literally run it from an external drive or a thumb drive if you have to. Like I have the external drive, I have a couple of thumb drives with OBS on it, and then I have my 4 internal hard drives in my PC right now, and each one of those has OBS portable modes on them. The one that's installed in C drive is definitely faster. It's more responsive to load and everything like that. But once you're loaded and you like go to record or go live, there's no difference. Permissions are probably going to be your biggest thing, especially if you're moving it between computers. So like your network connection, you might get, the annoying pop-up like, are you sure you want to allow this connection through the like firewall and shit? I haven't had that, but I move between drives on the computer. I don't move between computers. So that could be about the only other pitfall, but that's just a click yes, allow thing, and you'll be fine. What, dude? No. I'm helping the people. You need to go on. Okay, god damn it. Why does he do this to me? We literally went out like 10 minutes before I went live. Never mind. He's laying down. We're okay. Eesh. You're welcome. Let's do another one. That was fun.
Chaz Focus asked, do you know how to code C#, and if so, what class did you take?
I know enough to be dangerous. All of my programming and coding knowledge is all self-taught. YouTube University. I've done a lot. Some of the stuff I did on Udemy. Skillshare, I hear, is pretty okay. Can be kind of expensive, so you make use of the free trials. But basically, just like anything else, if you want to learn a coding language like C#, just start doing it, right? Think of something that you want it to do and start. And you should technically use an IDE like Visual Studio or something like that. But if you're just working on coding and you have like an external script and you're just trying to get something to function, you can use fucking Notepad. Like, obviously I would use something with syntax highlighting at a minimum, like Notepad++ or something like that. But you just want to learn for Streamer.bot? Yeah. You'd want to learn the basics of C# and then kind of like Free Code Camp has a decent course for free. There you go. Do you have a link to that, Purple? You can put it in chat. I don't block links here. I don't think I do. No, I don't. There you go. So let me open this up and copy that over so YouTube can have it as well. Copy. So this is what we're looking at. I did it. Yeah, thanks. So there you go. Free course in C#. Hands-on exercises and projects, fundamentals of C#. Then that's what you really need. I mean, like Streamer.bot uses a CPH handler and stuff like that, but that's really not that much different than some of the basic stuff. So, there you go. We got writing your first code, create and run simple console app, add logic to console apps, work with variable data, create methods, debug, foundational C# Microsoft certification exam. Cool. So there you go. Yeah, try that. Thanks, Purple. But yeah, that's as I just get in and do it. Whether you take a class like that or just look shit up on Stock Exchange or YouTube, the important thing is that you're trying, and if you try, you learn. Don't be afraid to write something and have it not work. You know what I mean? So that's how you learn. Debugging and diagnosis, I think, is one of the biggest things that helps when learning something new, especially like code, because you get in, you're like, yeah, man, this looks all great. Everything looks good. And you click run and nothing fucking happens, or only half happens. And you're like, ugh. And having to dive into your own code to figure out why it's not working is probably the greatest teacher you're going to have. Yeah. You did a review for some of your team members? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So there you go. The free code camp gets the highest regards from one of our best coders. Check it out. Do you need to potty? Or are you just being a dick? Do you need to go potty? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Get down. Going potty does not mean jump up on my chair. Get your furry butt down. All right. Okay. Why not both? Yeah. I meant the dog. Yeah. That's a different stream. All right, guys. We're what? 38 minutes in. We'll end the prediction. 20 to 40 minutes wins. If you voted on the prediction on Twitch today, we're going to go BRB because nobody wants to just stare at this shit for a couple minutes, but hopefully it won't be too long. Lost again. Dang it. Hi, Evie. Puppets want treats and puppers. He might end up being stuffed and used as a puppet. Probably be more useful that way. Anyway, when we get back, we'll get back on the questions and answers. So hang tight, everybody. I will see you in a moment. Also, welcome in, Evie. Hi, it's good to see you. And when that happens, if you peg your microphone, that was a really bad choice of words. If you peek your microphone, please don't peg your microphone. That's gross. If you peek your microphone,
Oh!
we're not going to be talking
hello.
about that. This is not that kind of stream. Maybe tomorrow. No. Yeah, but if you peek your microphone, yeah, you got to be like, you got to be like, Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make back time lots of fun. Rubber Ducky, you're the one for me. Like that. And now we have Bed in here playing with my Dixper. I'm playing with my... The house is supposed to be the easiest map. I'm not very good at these games. Yeah, but I have fun. I have fun. He's looking at you like it's so easy a 10-fingered moron could do it. And you'd be going, oh, telling you. Ah, fucking Christ is that?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Jesus fucking Christ. Natalia. Oh, give me my lighter back. Give me my lighter back. Oh. Hold on. No. Oh, Jesus. I was just out of fuel. Okay. We're fine. Okay. Holy crap. I thought they took my lighter away from me. It's this one. Oh, God. Why is... Ah! So we're gonna give this tarantula a head, and then we're gonna eat its ass, and then we're gonna have a little foot fetish with these legs here. What was that? I don't trust these fucking arrows for shit, man. Oh, hell no. Oh, fuck you, dude. Fuck you all. Fuck all of you and your fucking old... oh, fuck. Where am I? What am I doing? What's going on? What's happening? Ah! Oh! I got hit by a damn bullet. I am not Indiana Jones, man. Fucking, we didn't even watch the video and shit. She's gonna be like 7 days. You will die. Nope. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, hell. Nope. Wrong door. What the fuck are you gonna do? What the fuck? Holy shit, we got lucky. Okay, so now we know Ghosty's name. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh, nice. Wait.
That was the hunt thing. I was like, is it fucking here?
That
We
scares me.
brought it back. He's there.
Yeah, he is. Yep, yeah, he is.
What the hell?
Um,
Did we bring him back?
did you revive the ghost instead of one of us? What?
Oh, we made it. Look at that. Get good sleepies. Okay, so we got all the eggs touched. I have touched all the eggs. I am the egg touching master. Hello, friend. That was us speaking Italian, but you couldn't hear us because we were in parentheses.
Yeah.
Not a little fucking bottle, guys. This is... Alright, we are back. Let's try this again without some interruptions from the dog. Hey? Furry people. What are we going to do with them? Guess we can't really leave them outside forever. But yeah, welcome in. Hi, Daryl. Good to see you. Everybody. If you voted on the Twitch prediction.
Who's a twink now, baby? Fuck.
Fuck. We love Dave. Good day. Good day.
More like 40-something tattooed, bearded man. That's more my jam.
That is his jam. His wife hates it, but that's his jam. All right, shall we answer another question then? Let's keep the ball rolling. We've only been live for 45 minutes. All right, question number 3. What is that? Genotic in the Twitch chat? Okay. Question. Here we go. Maybe.
Soleil_man asks some tutorials coming up.
Some tutorials coming up? Yes. We actually released one. Was it yesterday? Wednesday. Yesterday? In the last day or two, we did one on scrolling credits for the end scene. But yeah, moving forward, my plan, now that I have the new work schedule, where I have Saturday through Tuesday off. Of course, obviously Saturdays are booked with this stream and the late stream. Sundays are speed run stuff and getting chores around the house done. Monday, I will be recording a minimum of 2 new tutorials. Tuesday, I will be editing those and scheduling them to post. We're going forward. I'm going to do my absolute best. Of course, you know me, and I don't make promises, but I'm going to try really, really hard to have a new tutorial release on Wednesday, and then one that's going to release on Saturday during this stream. So that's the plan moving forward. And if we can do more, or like if there's a big important something that happens with some of the stuff, you know, like if Streamer.bot's new version goes live or something, and it's not on my scheduled rotation for that week, or if OBS gets a big update, or if there's some new plugin that has to be talked about, we might do like a Thursday or a Friday type of tutorial. Hi, Dave. We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? You may ask, what do I do for work? Well, technically, I don't do anything for work. I know that sounds weird because I do go to work. No, I have been gainfully unemployed for over 2 years now. Unfortunately, not for lack of trying, just for lack of hiring. But I have the world's coolest landlord. So I go work for him about 3 to 4 days a week, being like his assistant, helping him fix his rental properties or fixing his Airbnb properties or washing his fucking truck, you know, whatever I got to do to keep the roof over my head. So you're going on 3 years yourself? Yeah, it sucks, dude. It sucks. But we vibe, you know. We're doing the things. Something will click eventually, and you know. So yeah, all of you need to go watch every tutorial I have from start to finish once a week, so I can get that ad revenue. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that. But yeah, so eventually I'll get on something, and it'll be my new full-time gig. Like I was a freelance professional writer, and that was going great until everybody thought that AI writing was really good, which it's not. But it's cold. Please send heat. Are you sure you just don't have a fever? I mean, I know it's cold, but I thought it was supposed to be above freezing for you now. Isn't that like summertime? But I will send all the heat. You can have it. Your room feels cold. That's just all the ghosts and spirits that are hanging out to make sure you're feeling better. Well, Evie is sick right now too, so you're sitting in your shirt here with 3 degrees C. I think I'm at, what am I at? 16. I'm at 16 C today. Can they generate? You have to ask them, Evie. I don't know. AI writing is like listening to your friend on LSD explain the meaning of life. Yeah. Unfortunately, for professional writers, though, it's free, and we're not. And even though it's false information most of the time, or stupid and has no real thing, it's content, and it's quick, and it's free. So it is what it is. You know, there are some companies and corporations and businesses that like to have, you know, an actual writer that knows what they're doing. The problem is that now there's, you know, 200,000 of us looking for that one position. So you love AI, write your jokes for the SB. Yeah. I mean, you know, look, there's uses for AI, and I'm not going to say, and I hate calling it AI because it's not even fucking AI. It's just hive mentality, fucking grabbing. Hi, Conan. Algorithmic interpolation. Yeah, that's a little better. Absolutely useless. Oh, that's not an I. Thank you for paying your cover charge. You did the lockdown command? Hell yeah. Hopefully nothing happened in your stream that forced you to need that. I hope. But yeah, anyway, Sully, 2 tutorials a week. That is the goal. Wednesday, Saturday release on those. I'm hoping. We'll see how it goes. Oh, friend, it happened to your friend. Oh yeah. That sucks. Hope they got everything recovered and back up and running good. But yeah, the lockdown command with Streamer.bot really helps with that. So creative and professional writing is too big of a, it is, but the problem is that most people, you know, if I own a Amazon affiliate link website, I don't really give a shit, right? They don't care that the information is accurate. They just want to be able to put a link on something and have people click on it. They ended their stream. Oh no. The bots won again. Yeah, that sucks. What is it to add a question? Exclamation point, ask, and then your question.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Steve. The YouTube shout out. Yeah, you're welcome. That one took us. How long did that take us, Spy, to figure that out? Was that that was like one of those 2 or 3 week doing it while we were live ones, wasn't it? Daniel, welcome in. You did. I saw that. I saw that you did that. Good on you, Conan. Yeah, and I think that's the thing, you know, because, and that's why I hate people calling it AI, Purple, because it's not really mimicking intelligence. It's not artificial intelligence. It's basically database searching and putting information together. It's just, it's a resource. It's not a, you know, it's not coming up with shit on its own and figuring out problems on its own. It's just, oh, there's 8 articles on Google already that cover this topic. Let me summarize all 8 of them back into one article or one thing, you know. And like you said, for singular, well-defined parameter issues, that is a great resource to have. And I think that, oh, was it two? What, did we figure it out the second week? Okay. All right. Yeah. So I think, you know, and I mean, everybody has their opinion on it and stuff like that, right? But neural networks and unsupervised learning is simulating. Yeah, but are they actually learning? You know, like, is ChatGPT so if I go and ask ChatGPT something today, and then will it learn from what it put out to me, and then, or is it just storing the information that it gathered and reusing it? Or is it actually analyzing what it put out and went, well, maybe this isn't right, and then revamping it when I come back in a week and ask it again? Neural network, yeah, okay. I don't think ChatGPT will. I don't think you can tell it to learn. I think learn for ChatGPT is store. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't really fucking know, because, you know, I've been unemployed for 2 years because of AI, so fuck it. You know. But from what I understand of it, you know, and like Purple says, it's not a neural network, but like ChatGPT and some of those other ones, they're just, you know, gathering what's already out there, whether it's true or not. You know, like I could have a website that has an article explaining how grass is purple and the sky is actually yellow. And if you go to ChatGPT or one of those other, you know, resource ones, and it catalogs my website, that information is going to be put in the answer, along with the grass is actually green and sky is blue, but it'll write something out because it takes whatever it finds on the internet or in a database or whatever and just, oh, it's on the internet, it must be true kind of mentality. Hi, Dobby. How are you? Welcome in. So, I mean, I think the AI stuff, it can be great. I just think it has a long way to go before it's there. I'm doing great. Thank you. Lawn Dog, welcome in. How are you? Have I tried Grok? No. I left Twitter. Fucking shit went downhill a year ago and I've barely been back.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Well, Doug is just amazing. And hi, welcome in. You love that during an assessment daycare, Kodo wouldn't answer the question, what color is grass? Because honestly, it can be many colors. Excuse me. Hell yeah.
What is happening with my flashlight? What the fuck?
Owen!
Do you see this?
Angry finger wags, keep your money.
I'm absolutely jamming here with my flashlight. I'm not sure what is this. What the fuck?
What? I don't see anything odd.
Like my hand is doing its own thing. It's basically jerking the flashlight off. And
Wow.
even the flashlight is not doing shit for me anymore. What is this?
It's basically jerking the flashlight off. Okay. Well, that's a thing that happened. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate you, but stop it. Keep your money. That's the bug. I need to make a angry finger wag GIF so I can put that up. Violating that flashlight is good. And in today's podcast, in the last few comments, you'll see possible question for me to dwell on in the future. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh. Okay. Okay, go away. Go away. God Lord. Okay, I just had like 37 alerts come through my phone. Conan! Thank you for the sub to Evie. I appreciate you. Make angry finger. Thank you. Thank you, Pi. Neural networks are things that AI play. Don't they have one of those that's playing a Pokemon game or a Mario game or something on Twitch right now? I'm welcome. You're getting angry finger wags though. It's fucking knocking off. There you go. Yeah, that's a great. Thank you, Purple. That's a great. Sorry about the ads on Twitch, guys. We'll be right back after word from Twitch's sponsors. Please stick through the ad break. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's a great summarization of the neural and non-neural networks. The Mario one was what did it? Yeah, I didn't actually see it live, but I did read about it and I saw some of the recaps. It's pretty cool. It's slow as fuck, right? I mean, obviously it's gonna be, but yeah, that was pretty cool. So that was actually learning as it went, though. That's interesting. And like I said, I think AI has a place. I think it does. I think it can do a lot of stuff, and I think it's great until the singularity comes. But we're not going to talk about that. You have me on Twitch also, but you don't see ads. Not everybody gets the ads. Yeah. Twitch does the ad breaks, but not everybody gets an ad during that ad break. But you won't get one on Twitch when there's not an ad break. It's all regional. If they don't have ads ready for whatever region you're in, you won't get an ad. Look at this, dude. We are getting some questions today. Look at this. Holy shit, you guys. We got to get going on that. So we're gonna, let's see here. What do we got? Next question.
Wotsa TV asked when it's going out of the APH and we can download it and update it. Will all the stuff I have still work, or do I have to make changes?
Good question. So Streamer.bot is, the new version is in alpha, which you can see here. It is much better, is much cleaner. It is written on WPF framework now. So it acts more like a Windows app, which opens it up to do a lot of stuff. If you move to the alpha from 2.6, which I don't recommend yet, at least not in a live production, it's not ready. There's too many bugs, shit's gonna break, shit's gonna change. But once it gets more towards a stable release, no, you won't have to update anything. If you stay on 2.6 until the new 1.0 is actually fully released and stable, when you do your imports and everything, that will all it'll just work. If you update through the app itself, it'll update everything for you. Now, there may be a couple of things that you'll have to go, like with your if-else statements, because those are making a huge overhaul. And some of the extra added features, you may have to go and manually point or link to those with your existing actions, but you won't have to start over from scratch. And if you are on the alpha or get on the beta, when it goes stable, it'll just be another update. So it's not gonna like revert everything to zero and make you start from scratch. Example case of writing AI and ML would be a great way to grammar check and create new content. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. And that's where the problem, like when it first came out, I was good. I had some clients that knew, hey, this AI shit isn't what we want, But after about a year, they were like, hey, I can get a 3,000 word article written in 4.5 seconds, and I can manually add my own links. Why do I need to pay you? And at the time that AI got real popular back then in 2021, 22, is right when Google changed their main algorithm to include the AI stuff, which now they have recently gone back and undone, right? So if you have AI content website, you're not getting ranked as high as non-AI content. But that swap meant that this 5-second written article was now getting the same views and rankings as a professionally written one. And that's when over 200,000 freelance writers just lost their job. Yeah, and that's because Google was exactly. But now that it's reverted, when you were getting 100,000 page views a day, you're now getting like 2. And so now these companies that switched over to full AI writers are fucking off, So it's just one of those things. It'll calm down. It'll get back to a more status quo equilibrium type, but it's going to take a couple of years, because new AI is going to be try this now, and it's just, but eventually I think we're going to understand that, hey, this is where we're at. This is what we need. This is how we get there, and it's just going to kind of all even out. But yeah, it's, in the meantime, everybody's going to try to capitalize on it and make their .com millions, and it's just going to fuck everything up. But once it stabilizes, we'll be all right. How you doing, King? Welcome in. Welcome in. And welcome back from the ads over there on Twitch, those of you that got them. Oh, you're very welcome, by the way, for answering the question. Thank you for asking. You look like a thing, and I love you. Is that like a physical book, or is that a digital book?
Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Hunter, how are you? Welcome in. You have a question? Go ahead, exclamation point, ask, and then your question will get put in the queue. Currently, we have 9 ahead of you, so I do the queue so I can get them in order. So, nice try, Ski Man. It's drama, by the way. The title was an AI's most successful attempt at a pickup line. Fuck yeah! All right, I'm gonna bookmark that. I want to read that. There it is. Okay, let me just bring this bookmark down so I can. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's interesting. Because I do like being up on it, on the AI stuff, and knowing what's gonna what's coming or what's been tried. Gonna play some games. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the biddies and the gifted sub. Thank you for being you, Conan. We love you. I appreciate you. Have fun in your games. Lifeline. Oh, by the way, guys. By the way, for those of you that are on Twitch, I do have that movie poster redeem. And if you don't know, I've added a new title because there's 2 subtitles, right? And then the main title. So there's 3 sections. And it is possible, because it's all randomly generated when you redeem it. It is possible to get honor as the title, and then honor as the 2 subtitles. We have not had that happen yet. But if you are the lucky person that gets a full honor title, you will get a free Steam game. So that's the thing. We finally figured out what we were going to do with that. So it's a free Steam game, by the way. What's going on today? We're answering questions, and if I get a low spot, which with fucking 10 fucking questions in the queue, I don't think we're going to today, but if I do hit a low spot and we got the queue caught up, I'm going to be working on new transitions for the Twitch streams. We're slowly turning the Twitch streams back into the Bearded Pint Tavern. So we got new badges, we have new panels, new offline and banner images. We're going to be working on transitions, a new intro movie, emotes, slowly turning it into the tavern. But transition is going to be the next thing we do. So I want to work on that a little bit today if we can. If not, that's fine. I'd rather answer your questions than work on my personal stuff anyway, which is why we're here. So, yeah. But speaking of, yeah, so we've answered Wazzy. Let's get the next one in.
Jeff Niergis asked, can we export a single scene from OBS?
Yes, you can with a plugin. And that plugin is Source Copy. So Source Copy will let you do exactly that. And there's the links to it. But basically you want to download this, but as you can see in the screenshot here, maybe if I zoom in, you can see a little better. It puts a little message under the, where is it? Tools? Yeah, under tools, and then there'll be source copy, and you can go pick your scene, and then you can pick your individual scene. You can save the scene, as you see here, or you can copy the scene. So, hold on, let me do something. So, once you're there, if you click on save that scene, it'll export it as a JSON file. You can actually go even further and find the sources that you have in that scene. And if you highlight over those, you can actually export just the source or even just the filters that are on that source. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do that. And then when you want to import it into another version of OBS, for example, then you just load this again, and instead you click on load scene, and then you browse to that JSON folder, and it brings everything in automatically. Super quick, super easy, and super free, right? So yeah, enjoy that. Enjoy that. I'll send the link again in case y'all missed it. There you go. Source copy. It's another one made by the amazing Exeldro. And I've been using it for years.
Oh, hello.
You already have that installed? Hell yeah. It's one of my recommended ones for sure. It's one of the first, excuse me, one of the first 5 that I put on a new install of OBS. Absolutely must have. It's one of the most underrated ones, but when you have it and you need it, it is flawless. So, well, welcome in, Smoking Barrels. How are you? Hope you're doing good. All right. Shall we do another? Sure.
Purple Hacks asked, do you do any profile backups for OBS, and if so, what are you using? I was thinking about using GitHub, but was interested to hear your thoughts.
Hell, you could have a sausage taco. I'd be down with it. I'd like meat. Give me meat. I want meat in my mouth. Put it in there.
Yeah, Daryl did from YouTube. Damn it. Lifeline. Death is optional. Do I use any profile backups for OBS? Manual. I do manual backups. I don't do online ones. I've never really had the need for it. But I do, depending on if I'm making changes or not, I try to do my backups once a month. But if I do like a major change or a new install, I mean, fuck, I have like 8 different installs of OBS on my PC. So if I make a major change to any of them, I will back them all up. And I just do it manually. I just basically just go in and fucking copy the folder, right? And then I go to for my install, I do the app data folder, and they have, you know, the OBS, wherever roaming, I think it is, not roaming, local, the OBS folder in there. Oops, wrong one. This one. App data. It is roaming. Yeah, OBS Studio. So I back this up, I copy this one, and then I copy the OBS Studio folder in the program files, and I just zip them together with a date, and then I'm good to go. There's the one in the C drive, that's going to be where your plugins and all of that shit goes, and then the app data folder, that's your profile, your scene collections and stuff like that. So super simple, and I know Nutty has made one where he you do a command and it'll fucking zip it up and upload it and do all this crazy shit, but it just seems to be overkill for me when you can just make a zip file yourself, unzip it, overwrite, you're back to where you were, you know what I mean? But yeah, GitHub isn't bad for stuff like that. I don't know. For me, I back up my OBS stuff or my Streamer.bot stuff so that I don't lose anything, you know? You had MVO go bad. Oh yeah. See, and that's another thing I do too. I don't know if you noticed when we were in here, but I have my C drive. I have 3 other internal drives, and then I have my external drive, and all of them get a copy of my backups. I did forget to mention that, but yeah, I don't just store them on my C drive. So I'll move one to my external. And if it's something super big important, like, and I haven't had that in a while, but like when I was writing my novels and my screenplays, obviously I don't want to lose years and months worth of work, right? So when I did those backups, I also put them on a thumb drive and put it on my shelf. I had one, I'd burn it to like a CD or a DVD, so I had like backups of my backups always. But I don't do that much anymore. I just put them, I have my, like I said, my external drive and stuff like that, where once I make that zip file, I date code it as the name. I'll put one on my C drive just in case, because it's quick and easy to access, right? And then I'll move one to my external, and then I have my my big one, my tutorial drive, and then that's where I'll store most of my stuff in there as well. And that's an internal drive, so it's faster, obviously, than my platter drive. But RAID concept without the RAID, yeah, I just do it manually because I'm old school, and it's just automation is great, but so is copy. Drag and drop, it makes a copy. You don't even have to copy it anymore. So yeah. yeah. But I mean, with your profession and what you're used to and stuff like that, there's no reason why GitHub wouldn't work. I do have a GitHub. I don't ever use it. I don't even think there's anything on it. I just made the account. I didn't know what the fuck to do with it. But that's not a bad idea. Actually, store some shit on there. But yeah, especially if you can automate that. I don't know how uploading to GitHub works. I think they have a desktop app thing where you can just like do this. So if you can write like a bat file or a command line or something, where when this file gets created, automatically update it to your GitHub, that would be cool. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have a need, so I don't really have a solid answer as to what would be better. I don't have anything to compare it to, I guess.
Daryl Smith asked, can you have YouTube chat in your OBS window?
Absolutely you can. You have Python. There you go. Yeah. Like I said, the GitHub or whatever, any kind of uploading, whether it be to GitHub or Google Drive or any of that, if you can automate it, it's so much better, right? Then you don't have to go and open the browser and log in and manually drag and pick your file, and that's the part where I don't do it. That's mainly why. It's just a path of least resistance. It's easier to drag this file and put it here than it is to do all that login and bullshit. Can you have YouTube chat in your OBS window? Yes. Now, I'm assuming this is for dual stream. So here's the thing. Twitch allows you to dual stream. Have what? What? What do I have? The YouTube chat. So like here, this is from YouTube. This one's from YouTube. This one's from YouTube. This one's from Twitch. In the OBS window. But you can have it as a doc if you're using Streamer.bot, which is kind of cool because Streamer.bot has its own chat, right? And whatever you're connected to, whether it be Twitch or YouTube or all of them together, whatever, it will show up. You can dock this in OBS using WebSockets. And then it's there as a doc. If you want it on your screen, like I have here, if you're looking for this functionality, that's a little bit different. So what you want to do is there's a couple of things, right? Twitch allows you to stream to YouTube, Twitch allows you to stream to YouTube as well. What they do not allow is for integrated chat to be shown on screen, which means if I have a little YouTube symbol here, then they know that these messages come from YouTube. So don't have that. Don't put the the logos on there. And to do that, you want Izzy's plugin. This is for Streamer.bot. Okay, and it's what I used to use. Version 3.3, I think we're on now. Yeah, 3.3. Hi, Phil. Thank you for the alert. Still streaming. All right, enjoy the rest of your stream. But what this will do is basically you can come in and you can have get the zip file, and it has a not debug. What's the generator? So it has a generator file. It'll look like this. You can pick what Twitch and YouTube, if you want Twitch and YouTube integration. You can even make it horizontal chat or vertical chat. You can change colors and things like that, but you'll see badges. So if you enable badges, that's where it's going to show you whether they come from Twitch and YouTube and things like that, right? So you want to turn those off. And then you can use this as a browser source in OBS. Okay. If, however, Daryl, is that what you're looking for, like on screen? Or are you talking about the dock in the OBS itself? Like this guy? That plugin is great, by the way, if you want to show your chat on screen and you're using Streamer.bot. Excuse me. I don't have a tutorial on the chat yet. It is in the works. But with all the changes to the Streamer.bot chat itself, the integrated one, I was going to kind of wait. Whipstick Stop Go is still working on the chat a little bit. So I wanted to wait till it was a little bit more final before I did that. But if you want the dock in OBS, what you're going to do is you're going to open OBS or open Streamer.bot. You're going to go to your server and clients tab. You're going to go to the WebSocket server and you're going to click on authentication enabled, and you're going to create a password. It can be whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Right? But you need to know what it is so you can copy that over. And then you're going to start the server. Okay. Once you've done that and your server is started, and mine's not because this bot isn't connected to anything, this will gray out. All of this will gray out. So you make sure auto start is there. Right. And then start server. And then the only button you'll be able to click is stop server. So then what you want to do is you want to go into OBS, and let me just do it this way. No, let's do this one. Give me 1 second to load this up. It's okay. That's why we have the links, man. All right. So we have OBS and we have Streamer.bot open. We'll go back together. Here we go. Right. Streamer.bot, servers and clients, WebSocket server. Click, if it's already running, click on stop server. And then you're going to click the enabled button under the authentication right here. Okay. No, I said stop. Right. So you want to make sure that this is checked right here, and then you're going to create a password. Doesn't matter what it is. You can make it just something for you. Okay. And then once you have your password in, you're going to click on the Start Server button. And all of this is going to get grayed out, okay? Which means it's connecting and it's going. You'll see a listing up here. Should say authenticated yes, and subscription should be like 188 or something like that. And then it'll show any connections that you have. So once you've done that, you're going to go into OBS. And we're going to go up to the docs button or tab or whatever. And we're going to come down to custom browser docs. You were in the middle of the game. That's fine. I'm going to keep going. If you go to the Discord, you have a link that'll take you right to me answering this question. So in the custom browser docs, you're going to do this chat.streamer.bot/feed/chat. And this URL is going to make a new doc for you. So when we look at it, it'll look like this. And you're going to put that password that you created in here, connect automatically, and then you're going to click on connect. And that's it. That's all you got to do. And then once you do, you'll get this. And you'll bring in your chat from every service that's connected, whether it's YouTube or Twitch or whatever. And then you can dock that as a doc in OBS and you have your chat there. Easy peasy. So yeah, Daryl, in the Discord, we have a channel called TTS Answers. Every time I click the button to have your new question answered, it will put a link to the Twitch VOD and the YouTube replay. And you can click on either one of those and it'll take you right to that time when your question is being asked. And so when you're done with your games, whatever, and you want to open up OBS and Streamer.bot to follow along, just click on the See the Answer On link, either to Twitch or to YouTube, whichever one is better for you. And then you can follow along and they'll be there forever. Well, the Twitch link will only be good for 60 days, but the YouTube replay one will be there forever. But that's how you add the doc. I don't need that. Go away. As ignorant of YouTube tool. No, it's Twitch that allows it. Yeah, Twitch allows the multi-stream to YouTube, but they don't want anything showing on screen from the other services. Which I mean, I can understand that, right? That'd be like going to McDonald's and everybody has Burger King bags. You know, I don't care if you're eating a Whopper in my McDonald's, but don't bring the box in. Don't bring the bag in that says Burger King. Right? That's kind of like what Twitch is doing. I don't care that you're streaming to YouTube, but don't bring their branding onto my stuff. And I get that. But that's why, like, you see the chat below me, there are no Twitch and YouTube logos. Right? That's why. So, you know, 6-1 kind, half dozen over there. You find something you want to be mad at, you know, it's a good thing to be mad at, but in the long run, it doesn't really matter. You know, my chat is there, and people aren't stupid, right? If they're on Twitch and they look over at your chat on screen and they see a message, right? They see a message that's there and it's not showing up in the actual Twitch chat. They know where it came from. You know what I mean? So, small battles. No matter when you have a plugin that gets around it. Yeah, there too. Yeah. And that's what that one did that we talked about, you know, just a little bit ago, right? With the, you know, you can either show them or the badges or not. Easy fix. So this is actually what we're using for this chat right here. We're using this little OBS plugin. Thank you for buying your pint. So that's pretty cool. It's all local too. Download it. That can do the server host like you saw there, but there's an actual generator HTML that'll do it locally and produce a local HTML file for you. Much easier than relying on the internet to store it. All right, next question.
Hi-Fi asked, explain bot raid for us Lemonites.
Explain a bot raid. Okay, so it was really popular on Twitch a couple years ago, and they still do it every now and then. But basically what happens is a bot raid, a spam raid, a hate raid. Basically your channel gets targeted by bot accounts, and they will show up en masse, usually between 100 and 1,000 various accounts, and they just basically try to break your stream. The hate raids go so far as to be actual, like, live people with a shit ton of bot accounts, and then they post hateful messages or, you know, whatever, and they seek out people using tags like girl gamer, LGBTQ, all of this bullshit, right? Because they're stupid fucking 12-year-old keyboard warriors. And then they try to get you to react. They try to get you to cry, hurt, close your stream, right? Shut down. And they're recording it the whole time. And then they go and post those recordings in their Discord channel, and then they watch them while they fondle each other or whatever, because they're stupid, you know. So, yeah, that's what happens. But basically, it just tries to either shut down your stream or get you to, you know, react in some way, either overly angry or overly upset. Yeah, it's very not cool. Not cool at all. But it's easy to fix. So what you do, and that's what Conan was talking about, I do have a tutorial on the hate raid lockdown, and you can go to that and set it up. And I have one command. It's actually a button on my deck, and I can click it. It shuts chat off, right? It stops all alerts from showing up. It kind of covers chat with a little graphic, let them know that, hey, we're having some hate going on, and we'll be back, you know, in a moment. It turns your chat to slow mode, emote only mode. It prevents new followers from chatting at all. It does a whole bunch of different stuff, right? And basically it just kind of, once it happens, you click the button on your deck or you type the command in chat, and then they don't have anything for their recordings because they can't see their stupid, you know, racist or bigotry usernames showing up on your screen and shit like that, you know, which is what they like, right? And so it just kind of shuts all that down, and then you wait 5 or 10 minutes or whatever, and once they're done and realize that they're not going to get a rise out of you and you're not going to end your stream, they go away. You hit the unlock button, it brings everything back, it refreshes your chat so that nothing from there is shown up anymore, you know, things like that. So but then we have Commander Root to thank, and I will post this chat or post this link in chat as well. Everybody should bookmark Commander Root's page. This is a great thing. And what he has here is a follower removal tool. It looks like this. So when you click on it, you'll authorize Twitch. It'll load up all of your Twitch followers, and it'll automatically list them all here. So here's all my followers and stuff on Twitch, but I can come in and see right here that I have no follows from disabled accounts. I have no follows from chat banned accounts. I have no known bot accounts. But if you do get a bot raid, this will have, you know, 100, 200, 300, whatever. And you can sit there and you can go in and say, is a known bot? Yes. Apply the filter. It'll show just those that are known bots. And then you can click on the remove followers button. and it will literally, all of those accounts that just followed you, it will instantly have them unfollow you and ban their account. So they can't refollow you. So it's a really, really awesome tool to kind of get back to where you were before the bot raids or the hate raids, and stuff like that. So, you know, if it's a disabled account, you know, stuff like that. Now you do have to be careful because there will be, like, if somebody reports you on Twitch, it is a beautiful tool, and he has a lot of them. That the main page I linked you to over there, all of these are all different tools, right? You can actually see your entire follower list. You can see your list of who you're following. You can add block list stuff. You can block all new followers. You can block terms from showing up in chat. I mean, Commander Root has a lot of shit on here, and he's already in all of your chats. It's a default Commander Root bot account that just, once you make a Twitch account, it connects to it. So if you ever see Commander Root in your online list, don't freak out. He's just basically storing his database, so when you do come here and use this, it's ready to go. But yeah, he's got a lot of great tools and stuff, and I highly recommend it. But this follower removal is one of the best tools that he has. And like I said, you can go in and even get need some love for YouTube. Yeah, but YouTube doesn't share their information like Twitch does, right? And that's the problem. It's not a fact that we don't want to, it's a fact we can't. YouTube isn't allowing it. So there's nothing we can do. Yeah, you probably get, yeah. But Commander Root is completely okay. But one of the things, like I said, you want to watch for if you're doing this, is sometimes like if, for example, if somebody decided they hated me enough on Twitch, they could report my account, right? And Twitch is going to investigate, and nothing's going to happen because I'm not doing anything wrong, right? But I will be marked as a potential threat or a potential spam account or something like that. And those flags will show up in here. So all of these people are no's, right? But eventually there might be one that will show up. I mean, I just cleared these out the other day. I do this about once every 3 months. But there will be one like banned from chat or is a known bot, and it'll be somebody, you know, that we know that's not a bot, right? And so if you just go through and you're like, remove all from listed below, like if I click this right now, every single one of my followers on Twitch would be unfollowed instantly. So be careful. It is a powerful tool. So make sure, but that's what these red buttons on the side are for. I can go through individually and delete this person and make them unfollow me, right? So this isn't just a ban thing. It's actually, they literally unfollow your channel. So they're not following you anymore. So if you find one that is a known bot, but you know that name, I know that person, that's a real person. They're in my chat all the time and they're great. Don't delete them. And you can actually add them. I think there's a button here. So you can exclude from removal, and then it won't try to remove them anymore, even though they have the flag, right? So just go through and just be slow with it. You know, you have nothing to worry about. And then, you know, every now and then you do a purge like that, and there might be like Hi-Fi has a couple of accounts, right? Yeah, you don't want to remove Streamer.bot. Well, it's not those type of bots. Those are this bot list is like fake accounts, right? They were created by a script. They're not real. Those are the kind of bots we're removing. So Streamer.bot won't show up on the list because Streamer.bot doesn't follow you anyway. You know what I mean? But like Hi-Fi has a couple of bot accounts. Those are going to show up on the list. So here's Hi-Fi right here, but his Hi-Fi, I'm sure, follows me somewhere. The bot account does. What do you call it? Hi-Fi bot or something like that? Or Fi-bot? But it doesn't show up as known bot because it was actually made by a human, even though it is a bot account. It's still an actual account on Twitch made by a person, not by a script. So those aren't going to show up. RoboFi, thank you. There it is. So those won't show up on the list. But if they do, and you know, oh, RoboFi, that's my, you know, my YouTube mods fucking robot account. I'm not going to delete that one. You just come over here, click the button, exclude user from removal, and then they won't get removed. Easy peasy. But yeah, that's a great tool to have. So make sure you go and bookmark that with your streamer stuff, bookmarks. But yeah, does that answer your question, Fi? What a bot raid is? It's basically stupid people being stupid. In mass. Yeah. All right. Moving on. We're making that number lower.
Daniel Gallinor asked, what is Comcast?
What is Comcast? Comcast is a cable and internet service provider company in America.
Malcolm 1971 asked, is there a way in Streamer.bot to have it check the chat message for bad words, and if there is, time that person out?
Is there a way in Streamer.bot to have it check the chat message for bad words? And if there is, time that person out. Yes, you will need what is called regular expressions. There are literally thousands of those people, King. You're going to want to use the regular expressions, and there is it is not easy to set up if you don't understand regex, but basically you're going to search every message for a word that's on the regex list, and if that word is there, then that will be a trigger to run an action, which you would then use as your timeout. I'm trying to find, somebody wrote one. I'll see if I can find it. Give me a second. I have to go all the way to the bottom because it was old. Oh, that was deleted. Okay, cool. And there must have been an updated one. The short answer to your question is yes, you can. The long answer is it is a pain in the ass to do that. Now, what you can do, hold on, we can do a workaround. Hold on, we'll do a workaround. So all you want to do, Malcolm, is time them out. If the chat message has a bad word, here's what you're going to do. We're going to add a new action. Let's go in here. This is just a very basic setup, right? But here's what you're going to do. Add, we're going to call this one bad word timeout, right? I don't know, whatever. We can call it whatever we want, but okay. Sub action is we're gonna do some Twitch stuff. We're gonna get first thing we're gonna do obviously is get user info. So we're gonna need the user. The next thing we're gonna do, and I gotta find it here, moderation, timeout user, user login. We're gonna put the user as the name there. How long you want to time them out? 10 seconds, 10 hours, you know, whatever. The reason, because Twitch is going to give them a reason. You said fuck. Right? So then we have this. So they will, if this gets triggered, they will get timed out for 10 seconds. So the trigger there was you said fuck. So what we want to do now is we want to make a new command. So we're going to go core command triggered. And we're just going to create one. So we're going to call this one bad word filter. I don't know. And then without using exclamation point, we're just going to type in the word fuck. Right? See that? We can then come in and we can also do shit. Cunt. Asshole. Right? Whatever you want as your triggers. So each one on its own line. And they don't have to be. And then what you want to do is you want to change the location from start to anywhere. So it'll show up anywhere in that chat message it'll trigger, not just at the beginning. We're going to ignore the bot account, ignore internal messages, and make sure that Twitch message is selected. And then we're going to say okay, right? And then we're going to say okay again. So now if any of these words show up, it will get their username. It will then time out that user. Easy. Doop, doop, doop. Just be careful with that though. See? It works. It works. All right, we're going to stop doing that. So you want to be careful with that though, because if somebody gets timed out or banned or anything else in your chat, all of their stuff resets. So their follow age resets, their fucking watch time resets. So if your community likes those kind of things and those kind of streaks, if they get timed out for even 1 second, it all resets to 0. Don't ban me, bro. Yeah, stop cussing in my chat, bro. No, but yeah, so there you go. And as you can see, it worked. We timed out Fi and Suli. Sorry about that. Let's undo that so we don't have to fucking worry about it anymore. There you go. Easy. Next question.
Chaz Focus asked, I don't want SB effects or SPKR bot effects coming up before my show intro. How do I set up an on-off switch for all my things in SB until my intro is over?
Delay. You don't want Streamer.bot effects or Speaker.bot effects coming up for your show intro. So it really depends on how you have all of that set up, right? Are you using nested scenes for all of this stuff? All of these effects that you have that show up, which is highly recommended. Right? Wait, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Just kidding. So here's my current scene source. So all of these, the Q fill, all in one, the audio, the camera, these are all nested scenes, right? My all-in-one is also nothing but nested scenes. It's all my alerts, everything, right? So if you have, for example, if you have a source called alerts, right? You make that a scene, and then you put all of your Streamer.bot alerts and your sound effects and scary green screen stuff. You put all of that into that scene, and then you nest that scene in every other scene where you want it to show up, right? And so on your intro scene, when your intro movie is playing, you just don't include that scene. So whether they get triggered or not, they're just not going to show up. That's the easy way to do it. Okay. The other way to do it is to use Streamer.bot and a lot of if-else statements. So actually, I'm going to bring over. So here, let me show you what I do with my stuff. Let me find it. This is the one. This is the problem with having 5 bots running at the same time. Okay, so this is the main bot that I use that's currently running the stream as a whole, right? So here's all of my stream management stuff. Now I have a start scene or a start action. Where'd it go? Wait, is this me? Or is it oh yeah, no, is that it? Yeah. So I have a start action. So this is tied to a deck button. So when I click this button, it's going to automatically change all of my audio. So it's going to mute blurp, my microphone, going to mute Discord. It's going to mute the hype train. It's going to unmute the music that you're hearing right now in the background. It's going to unmute sound alerts because I don't care if sound alerts play, like if people come in and use them. But like Streamer.bot, my Twitch bot, audio and stuff, my Spotify, all of those are going to get muted. Okay, automatically, as soon as I hit that button. And then it's going to hide what I don't want to be visible. So like our little first in chat, you see the 5 avatars down at the bottom. Those are the first 5 people in my Twitch chat. They get their little avatar on screen, but I make them all hidden, right? I have all of my redeems reset here. So my Ko-Fi and Dono goals that you see at the bottom of the screen as well, those are hidden. So they're not on my starting soon screen. I clear my chat messages. I reset my credits. I reset my first words. I go to, I run a couple of actions, right? And then I go to my starting soon screen. And all this happens like instantly, right? I change my first in chat redeem because it is a redeem that they have to use. So I change that back to what it needs to be. We pause the rewards queue. And then I set visibility on my alerts, my first in chats, and then my starting soon countdown timer and my starting soon teletype, a little prompt at the bottom. So I manually control what gets muted, what gets unmuted, what gets turned visible on, visibility off, and I manually control that all in one sub action. Okay, and then when I click on like my just chatting button to go from the starting soon scene to my just chatting scene, we kind of reverse all of that, right? So I do the transition stuff, but then all of my audio, I turn my mic back on, my Discord calls back on, the hype train is back on, right? So now you can actually hear me talk. So my microphone is technically active on my starting soon screen, but you can't hear it because I've had it muted. So we unmute it. We hide all of those things that we've made visible in the starting soon screen, and we make visible all the stuff that we have hidden. And then you just do that for each scene. So I got one from my start to my just chatting to this primary scene, going to BRB, coming back from BRB, going to from this, if we go back to just chatting, and then when I end stream and I go to raid out. And each one of them has their own set of rules, what gets muted and stuff like that. So if you want more control, that's the way to do it. But like I said, the simple, easy, quick way is to put everything that you don't want to show up on your starting soon screen or your intro movie into its own scene, and then just don't nest that scene in that starting soon area, right? And then just turn the visibility of it back on when you go to the other scenes, or just include them in the other scenes. So that's how we do that. A couple different ways, and there's even more ways to do it, but those are the 2 of the best options. Yeah, cool. Your setup is super built. Well, my setup has been built over the last like 3.5 years. So give it time. You'll get there. This is why I harp on my tutorials, especially about like starting Streamer.bot or starting with OBS. And I harp on that first like 5 minutes about make organization a big thing, right? Have a place on your drive, have a directory with all of your streaming stuff in it, and then go into that directory and have, here's all my graphics, here's my videos, here's my sounds, here's my scene stuff, here's my camera stuff, right? I mean, because this is why after a couple of years, you're going to have shit that's like this, and you need to know where everything is. And this is why I have a channel dedicated to it. Yeah. What about the if else? Is that complicated? No, it's not. And you can actually do that. So, for example, let's go back to my stream management. So just chatting. Let's say we're going from our starting soon scene to our just chatting scene. But let's say something special is happening today. I don't know what. You know, we're going to be playing a new game and whatever, you know. And so I don't want certain things to happen, but I don't want this to happen every time. It's just today, or it's just on Saturdays, or it's just, you know, once a month. So you can make use of a lot of different things with an if else statement. You can actually look for your tags, right? You can look for your stream title, and things like that. So what we can do is say, if we'll do core logic if else, and we can come in here and we can say, like, if our stream title, right? And I can't remember the exact variable, but just go with me. We can do stream title. If stream title contains, and then we give it a word, test, right? Then we're going to do this other action. And we're not going to go from start to just chatting. We're going to go start to primary. We're going to skip the just chatting scene. And then we're going to break, right? Else we're going to do nothing and continue. And then we're going to move this bad boy all the way to the very top under our information gathering, right? And so now when this is run and we click that button, it's going to go, oh, our stream title says test on it. So we're going to go run this action instead. Or it doesn't have test on it. And so we're going to run this action as intended, right? So you can make use of if else statements that way. And they are actually going to, their if else statements are getting a huge overhaul in the new version of Streamer.bot. They're going to have case switches. They're going to be able to be tied to singular sub actions instead of entire new actions. So make use of that, because it is a huge deal and it makes everything so much easier. Yeah, but yeah, you can actually use if statements as well, and just figure out what it is that you want to compare the values for to what you're going to do, right? So, you know, if I'm doing a just chatting scene, so if my stream category is just chatting, or if my title says just chatting, then we're going to have all the alerts on. Else we're going to turn all the alerts off, that kind of thing. That makes sense. So yeah, I mean, and that's the beauty of the bot. There right there is 3 different ways we can control the same thing. And I'm sure there's more. I mean, we could do C# if you wanted to. We could, we could run other triggers to do other actions at the same time, and kind of, so it's just how complicated do you want to get with it, and how much control do you want to have is all. All right. Easy peasy. We do have ads coming up in a minute over on Twitch side, as those are the only ones we can control, because YouTube doesn't let us know when it's running ads, and they don't run ads at the same time for everybody. Snarky loves you, yeah. But real quick, I'm gonna go on if else is based on scenes. You can, yeah, any variable. Sorry about the Twitch ads, guys. We'll be right back after work from Twitch sponsors. But yeah, so any variable that you have. So let me just pull up this action history real quick. So let's say, for example, this here, chat response. So I got 96 variables here on this list, right? I got all the different inputs. I have, are they a moderator? Are they VIP? When they were last active, right? And that's just because I have that one in. I can bring in broadcaster info. I can bring in stream info and have even more variables, right? So you can use any of these variables in an if else statement, right? So we can look at that. So we can say who the broadcaster is, who the user is, who you know, when was it fucking added? I mean, anything that is on here, are they a VIP? You can have is a VIP. If VIP is true, then do this instead, right? So I actually have that set up, not in this one, in my other bot. Let me grab it. Is that it? Is this it? This is it. So this is my other bot, one of my other bots that's running this stream. And here's my welcome messages and all that, right? So you have the welcome message. You see, like when somebody comes in and they type for the first time in chat, and it has that little fire banner at the bottom and it says welcome, their username, right? Well, that is run on an if-else statement. So this is all the if-else statements, checking to see if that user is banned, first of all, and then if their name matches any of these usernames. So if it matches any of these usernames, it's going to go and do something else, right? It's going to go and do, because they're my VIP. So it's going to run, like if Bibbidi comes in and says something, here's Bibbidi, we're going to run Bibbidi's action instead. And so that's when they get the little GIF and the animation up top, because that's a VIP. They're my special people, right? Otherwise, we're going to run this welcome message and you're going to get the boilerplate, you know, random hello type thing. So yeah, you can use all of that in an if else statement. Is there a link to read up on if else? Yeah. So in the docs, let me unzoom for everybody. It won't make you dizzy. So we can go to docs. I can't type. Streamer.bot, and then you can click on here and we can go if else sub actions logic if else right here, copy. But there you go. Right there are the docs. That's it. And then like it'll tell you what all the different stuff does. Now, again, remember in 1.0, the new version that'll be coming out probably in a couple months, it'll be stable. The if else statement is a completely whole new look and functionality. But for now, this is what you need. So with that said, I need to pee. So I'm going to go pee. And we're going to go BRB while I do it, because I'm going to also refill coffee. And I got to put my bots back where they go. Hey, no worries, my friend. And say I didn't know all this shit at the beginning either, so don't even worry about it. That's how we learn. That's how we learn. Just happy to help. But yeah, I'm going to go BRB real quick so I can take care of my stuff and pee, because I don't want to wet my chair. It's a new chair. Do you have a convoluted action for urinating? I do. Streamer.bot runs my urination. I have to set a manual delay so it knows when to flush. That's all. But yeah, anyway, I'll be right back. Hang tight. We'll get to more questions when we return, guys. Hang. Son of a bitch. All right. See you in a few. It smells like somebody ate a big salad and farted. I'm not looking forward to this. So here we go. Ranch dressing soda. Oh my God. That is so bad. Now, I'm gonna regret that for the next week.
Bone photo.
I always take beautiful pictures of my bone. Wait it out. Okay. Knew that was gonna happen.
Alex said, a dude.
A dude. Oh! Fucking Christ, is a huge dude! And we got an auto. Oh! The fuck did that scare me so bad? You know what? I never even tried to use the bucket on the well. Oh! Every fucking time that bird gets me. It's just a fucking bird.
He's so hot. No. Yeah.
What? I'm the fucking best at this video game! Nope, it's not over. Find parts of the gun, collect the bullet bags, find the sitting humans. Oh, God.
The bullet bags.
Blood bags. There's another brick. Brick on the floor.
What is that? Is that
It's a brick.
No. Come closer.
Guess how many donuts fit on my dick and win a prize? Here we go. I'm gonna have to go to that creepy fucking door. Oh God, Jesus, fuck me. Was not ready for that. Oh my God. I honestly didn't expect that to work. Oh God damn it! What the fuck were you? I fucking quit. Come here, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Mwah. 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 Holy fuck.
From the bathroom.
Wee. Oh! Wrong button. I killed somebody! Ha ha ha! You fucker! I got you! Oh, and then their friend got me. We'll return in just a momento. Ah, fucking Christ! Should have remembered. Never remember.
Still with me, especially on my birthday stream.
When is your birthday stream?
I'm dead.
I share the same birthday as Dahlia.
Oh. You're not dead, you have two cruises. Ah, Jesus!
Jesus, no! Seriously? Seriously?
Also, I have to change that digital code.
This could be a lot faster, I think, but oh well. Well, we got two. I only need 2 more. And there's my 3rd switch. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Ugh. Come on, put it. All we gotta do now is get to the frickin' door. Nice. Whee! Oh! Wrong button. Where am I? What am I doing? What's going on? What's happening? Ah! Alright, we're back. Thanks for being patient. We are here. And we're going to do new questions. Let's get to the next one.
Daniel Gallinor asked what was the ownership name for Cow TV Philadelphia on September 10th, 1995.
Well, it's 2025, so nobody cares about radio or Philadelphia.
Live Windows Training Doug Betts asked, have you tested scrolling and seen credits on YouTube yet?
Have I tested scrolling and seen credits on YouTube yet? I have not. I have not. Why have you done your group YouTube scrolling credits? We can do that right now. I know Fi was going to do it too. But I don't know if they have. You got VIPs to show up. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Let me just add that. Yeah, and that, you know, part of the problem obviously is that, you know, YouTube doesn't send that information, so we have to like make it work. But we'll try. Let's see. It just shows all in the group with no if statements. Yeah, because I know Doug was like, has this group streaming on YouTube. Let me get the right bot up here. I don't even think I have any groups, to be fair. So you because I know, Doug, you said you have a sub action that'll automatically add a user to the group when they chat, right? But when you move from test to get, it doesn't work. All right, let's see. If I remember right, Doug, let's see, you said nothing showed up when it went to get, but it did when it went to test. Okay, let's take a look here. So if I do let's go. Do have my groups here. It only works from a created group. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, because we're forcing it basically to work with YouTube, and that's what I understand that. But it should show up. Any name that's in that group should be listed, right? I mean, obviously, we're going to have, if you're just streaming on YouTube, you would just uncheck all of this other stuff. So what we need to do is we need to come into the group. We need to give the group name, right? So in my instance, the group name, I think, was just members. Whoops, wrong button. Member list. Okay, so and then we'll just say member list. And then if I go, I want to see something. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I haven't messed with this on YouTube at all because YouTube just doesn't list anything. They don't send you shit, you know? Okay, and then let's all right, so we need to chat on YouTube is what we need to do, right? All right, YouTubers, say something in chat. See if we get you added to the list. Bill with the raid. Ugh. Oh, it's Salty. I gotta end stream, guys. Salty's here. Fucking Christ.
I don't know you, so I'm not gonna video call you. She don't have no sense. I hate that lady so much. She don't have any sense, you know. She's very fool.
Welcome in, everybody. How are we?
You're the one who let me know that these people is an idiot because I thought the two of
And
them
how are
have
you?
sense, and none of them doesn't have any sense. You know that, right?
I wonder, should this...
Oh, they ain't got no sense.
Where's my members text? They ain't got no sense. Welcome in, Phil. How was the rest of your stream, my dude?
Oh! Oh, hello.
Oh, where did I put it? Oh, it was on my desktop. Okay. There it is. There we go. Now we got some names in there. And now we need to add those. We need to add them to a group. So, Where are the fucker groups? We can clear them from the groups. What we're working on, you know, I did that tutorial for the scrolling credits. But I have some YouTube people that want to use it on YouTube, and we know that we have to get the person's or the people's names if they want to show up in groups, right? Because YouTube doesn't send the information to us like Twitch does. Shit. So what I'm trying to do is for whatever reason, Doug is using it, and he made a group, and when it is in test mode, it works. But when we go live and the get credits, it's not populating the list. And so I'm trying to see what we can do about that. Quote, I don't even know where the fucking group shit is. I don't use groups. The limits of YouTube. Yeah, exactly. You had a blast, some real dumb. Well, they're all dumb fucks, aren't they, Phil? Hi, Rick. How are you? And welcome in, everybody. I hope Phil was extremely entertaining. Oh, right. Yep, you're right. No, wait, what? No, wrong. Not that. What the hell did I do that for? Yeah. I know we did this before. Wow, why is my brain dying, Alvi? I think it was the raid. I think Phil broke me. I think that's what happened. Not action groups. But I know we did this without all right, sounds good, Salty. I know we did this without C# before, and I'm just trying to remember how. How did we do it? We have to make a variable, right? But that's only on Twitch. That's what I meant. Yeah. Right. Okay. So now when people chat, they should show up. They should get added to the user list, right? On YouTube, I mean. Thank you for buying your shot. So you're there, but you're not there. And Ken, you'll be there. But you're not showing up there in the user groups. Interesting. All right, Salty, give me a few. I know we did it before. Oh, wait. Oh, we just had to click on it. There we go. Now they're there. It just took a minute. Okay. There you are. So it is working. Jesus Christ. Okay. So now you're being added. We don't need the right to file. I'm just using that to see what names and make sure they match. So now they're added there. Okay. So if I go to credits, got my groups selected. I don't want moderators. Users. Reset. Reset, reset, reset. And then if we refresh, nothing happens. All right, so now we come back here and change this to test. Let's see if we get our user group. Filet mignon. Salty, what are you doing? Okay, should be coming up here. Member test. There it is. It's snowing sideways. Thank you for the resub, Salty. I appreciate you. Angry finger wags keep you money. I'm sorry, Evie. That cannot be good for your sinus pressures and shit. It was Prime. Okay. I'll accept it. I'll allow it. So it's the if spoke thing that's fucking us up. Like I have a choice. No, but I can give you angry finger wags. Evie, you stay out of this. So you didn't get let off. Well, you know. Okay, let me do some checking here. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go docs again. We'll check out groups. See if we can learn anything. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that was in there. Wow, I feel better though.
I do like sausage. I do.
Here we go.
I do like sausage a lot.
Meat
Hell,
went
you
down
could have
really
a
well
sausage
tonight.
taco. I'd be down with it. I'd like meat. Give me meat. I want meat in my mouth. Put it in there.
So we got nothing in the docks. Great.
God damn it, bearded.
Can't help
Fuck's sakes.
it. Can't help it.
Why are you like this?
Thank you for the Mombark part.
Hey, who's a twink now, baby?
Who's that twink now, baby?
Fuck.
Magic told you to? I'll allow it. To be fair. Okay. So what happens then? Okay, so check this out. I want to try something. If I copy, oh, let me turn this off. So, okay, if we go in here, if I copy the groups, oops. And we'll do, I think I have 3, right? And we'll do member test 1, member test 2. What were my groups called? Oops, wrong one. Is subbed, is silenced. Do they have anybody in them? Is sub does not. Okay, that's fine. That actually works. So we'll go. Is silenced. Is subbed. And then if I go in and block out everything else, and here in this code is just the block out is just 2 forward slashes. Wrong. We just leave the groups, right? Because if we're only on YouTube, obviously these other ones aren't going to populate anyway. So now if I save this and we stay in test mode, So if I save that, we have 1 name in the is silenced. We have 4 in the member list and none in the is subbed. And then let's see what happens. So, okay. I got googly eyes, everybody. All right, so there's technically a workaround. You would make your groups like we have here. We would populate them like we're doing here based on whatever criteria, right? So if they're a VIP, if they're a member on YouTube, if they're, a subscriber, whatever you want your cat. So you would have to make a group for each one of your categories. Right? And then you just leave the HTML in test mode and just cancel out all of the other events and users and actions, so that all you're left with is your groups. And then if there's members in that group, it'll show up on the credits. If there are no members in that group, then it won't show up at all. And if you want this to show only those people that were there that day or whatever, then you would have to go back into the bot. Let's do that. Let me turn this off for a second. And in your actions, like when you end stream, so we have a trigger of ending scene or stopping stream in OBS or whatever you want to be, either whether directly in YouTube or in OBS. But when you end stream, then you would just use the remove users from group, right? And then you would just empty out your group at the end of every stream, and then the new stream populate it with when they VIP, when they chat or whatever. So right now, that's kind of the only little workaround to get it to work only on YouTube. If you're dual streaming, you're kind of screwed. I mean, I could write it where we do a different function, like event 2, and then have the event 2 just be the YouTube group and leave that in test mode. But that's a lot of extra work for, I'm assuming, not a whole lot of people. But it is something that can be done. But this is the quick, dirty workaround. Just edit out or even delete all of the other lines except for the group, and just remove or redo copy. That's what I meant. That's the word I was looking for. Single stream, no problem. Dual stream, well, I'm not really screwed, but I mean, it's a lot to explain for somebody that's not, like, the question came from somebody that's only streaming on YouTube, right? So basically what you would do though is you would come here, the socket on message function event, you would just copy all this shit again, right? And then you would duplicate it. So we would copy it, we would paste it all, and then we would just name this event 2 up here in the parentheses. And then we could just get rid of all this shit so that it's not even there. And then leave everything else alone. And then we would come down here to our set request and do the same thing. We would copy that. And then the request here, we would leave this one on test. The other one would be on get, so that it would populate both into the div. And it would just, they would come at the end or the beginning or whatever, right? So you could basically just make 2 of each thing. But you would, make sure you got your groups and everything first. And then go from there. But yeah, if you're streaming only on Twitch, leave it alone. You don't need to do anything. If you're streaming on YouTube, clear out or block off all the events, users, and just leave the groups. Just leave groups. And then once you have all your groups in Streamer.bot, settings, groups, whatever you have, you can just add one, is VIP, right? Add them up, and just make a group for each category that you want. And then you would just copy this and duplicate it over and over and over. So canvas, I mean, you can, but then you run into they're not going to be lined up, so they may like overlap one another, especially if one ends up being longer than it was like the previous stream. If you do it in the code, it'll put it in order and they'll just scroll through. Yeah. But there you go, Doug. That's basically what you're going to do is get everybody populated into your different groups, make a new section group with the key with the group name, however exactly as it is in Streamer.bot, give it a title, duplicate that line, make one for your other group, make one for your other group, and then keep it in test mode. With the new Streamer.bot, there may be a better way to do it. Again, 1.0 is not near enough stable to be a production bot yet, but we'll work on that. And then I'll just update the tutorial or we'll make a new one. But it's just always working around YouTube problems is the big thing, you know? But that's one way to do it. And I'm sure there's others. I mean, we found that one pretty quick. So, you know, there's more than one way always. Right? I guess I could stop that, by the way. I don't need that. There we go. So, you know. Because you have to do most things YouTube ever manually. Yeah. Well, you're on beta 6 now, right? Which is they fixed a lot of the crashes in the first 2 updates. So. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're on Alpha 3, I think it's a lot more stable. But I mean, it's still not really production ready, but is there no way to test or simulate a trigger event on a gift bomb? Sure there is. Let me get my actual bot to show you. Yeah, so on your gift sub event, go to the trigger and you have test trigger, or you can simulate. And if you simulate, you can pick random users, you can pick your specific users, who gets to receive, is it anonymous, is a sub tier, can be random, or you can pick which one you want, how many were gifted, let's say 20, that's not 20, 20 for 1 month, and we'll do whoever, doesn't matter, we can do random. Months gifted 120, and then we say okay, and then we come back here. Very good. And then it runs through all of your actions, simulating those names or whatever that you put in. Just remember, gift sub and gift bombs are going to be different, right? And if you have on platforms, is it platforms? Yeah, platform settings, gift bombs, this should be checked. So ignore gift subs from gift bombs. So basically what happened is a gift bomb is more than one gifted sub, right, at one time. And if you have an action like I do, where we have a gift sub action for somebody that gifts 1 sub, it's going to run that every single person that got a gifted sub. So if somebody comes in and gifts me 10 subs, right, and that box on the platform's settings is unchecked, it's going to run the gift sub action 10 times. You know what I mean? So I have a separate one. I mean, mine are exactly the same, except for the message that gets sent to chat, because I don't want that to run 10 times and do 10 shout outs because it's not, I want to shout out the person that gifted, not the people that received them. But because of the gift bomb, if that is unchecked, would be treated as a sub, it would shout out, you know, because I have a shout out in my thing for them. But it's the same way, gift bomb, and then you come up here, you can test the trigger for your gift bomb. Now you can't simulate it because it's not going to tell you, you know, how many you can gift or whatever. I think he changes that. I think he changes that here. Could be wrong. I know that they're getting a lot of the simulations and stuff are getting overwritten and redone. Oh, it's there today? Yeah. So yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. It should be there. But there's no simulation for the gift bomb, so because I don't know why. I don't have that answer why he didn't do one. But it would be the same as, you know, the thing, the gift sub. But yeah, the gift bomb, if you have your actions, you just do the test. It'll test it with random names and stuff. I think it's, what is it, 42 subs or something like that? I don't know what it tests with. But it's there now for you, so good. Problem solved then. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't there for you yesterday. Unless you just like happen to not actually click on it. If I say I can get real close, I can get real close and it doesn't list anything because I'm not actually clicking on it. So maybe it was just like a misclick or something. You weren't, I don't know. Yeah. Put it in a bowl of rice. It'll be all right. All right. How many questions we got left? 4? Okay. Let's get to the next one.
King asked, I want a redeem to only be used when in one particular scene. How?
So basically, that can be done as well. Let me get rid of this so I don't start adding shit to my actual bot. Where's my test bot? Here it is. Okay. So what would happen, right, is you have your redeem. I think I have some here. Yeah. So we have all of our redeems here. So, for example, buy a pint, right? So if we come to our actions, we're going to make a new one. This is going to be specific. I don't know. I can't spell. Whatever. Names don't matter. Came up 5 minutes before your stream. Okay. So your trigger is going to be whatever that redeem is, right? So we're going to go to core and then, Twitch, sorry. And then channel reward. And then reward redemption. You're going to find that reward. So in this case, we'll just do alien. I don't know. And we'll say, okay, so now first thing you want to do, obviously, is you want to have an if else statement. Okay. So we're going to make a second action over here and we're going to call this one false. So this is if we're not in that scene. And then we're going to get the user info from who redeemed. So it'll be from the user. No, sorry, I'm not zoomed in. So from user. So we get their information. And then we're going to go to Twitch. We're going to go to rewards. And we're going to update redemption status. And you're going to click on cancel. So basically it'll refund their points. Okay, can't prevent them from using the channel point redeem. Well, I mean, you can. Shit. And that would probably be easier. And now I'm on the clock because you got to go live in 5 minutes. Hold on. We can do this. Forget all that. do you have like a stream management section like I do on my other bot, right? Like I have, like we talked about. So if I'm going, you know, my start to my just chatting scene to my whatever, do you have something like that where you're using to go to specific scenes or to start your stream? So basically what we would do, not really. Okay, what scene is it that you want the channel point redeem used on? Is it? So you only want it on your game scene only? Okay. And you do it manually. Okay, so we're gonna make our scene here, and let's get rid of this. Delete. We're just gonna, you know what? Okay, we'll start all over. Fuck, I hate being on the clock. Okay, so we're gonna make a new one. We're gonna call this redeem. I don't know what you want to call it. You can call it whatever you want, right? So this will be when we go live. So our trigger here, we're going to go to OBS stream started. Okay. You have one redeem that is a scene switch, and then it goes back to your game scene. Okay. So we're going to go stream started. What you're going to do is you're going to come in here. We're going to go Twitch rewards, and we're going to set the pause state right here. Set pause state. And then you're going to pick that redeem, whatever it is, right? So in my case, we'll just do alien, and you're going to set it to paused, and you're going to say, okay. That's all you got to do. So now when you click start streaming in OBS, that reward itself will be paused. Okay. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make new actions for each of your scenes. So we're going to do like not starting, because obviously you're going to be on your starting soon, but like your game scene. So we'll just call this game for now. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to OBS and you're going to get current scene, and you're going to say okay, and then you're from here. I'm not connected. Let's see. Get current scene. So that'll populate your scene variables in Streamer.bot, and then you're going to use an if-else statement. So we're going to go core logic, if-else, and then the variable is going to be current scene. Got to think for a minute. So current scene, capital S in scene, equals, and then whatever your game scene is exactly in OBS. So if it's just game and it's all lowercase or uppercase, whatever. Then our do action is we're going to do nothing and continue. Else we're going to do nothing and break, right? And then the continue is we're going to unpause that thing. So we're going to go back to OBS. We're going to go back to, no, I'm sorry, not OBS. Rewards in Twitch. We're going to set the pause state. We're going to pick alien, because that's the one we pause, and we're going to unpause it, and we're going to say okay. And then our trigger for this one should be an OBS scene swap. Scene changed. So we say okay. Pick your scene name. You can leave it blank for any. So every time you change a scene, it's going to run this, right? So what we can do then, we can go back into our if statement, and we can do action, we can do game. Because game, as we remember, pauses the redeem, right? So on our redeem here, Nope. So, shit. I'm stupid. Come on. Keep up. Not game. Redeem. Okay. So, yeah, our redeem pauses alien. So what's going to happen now is anytime you go live, it's going to automatically pause that redeem. And then from once you're live, anytime you change scene, it's going to check what scene you're on. And if it is your game scene, it will unpause the alien. If it is any other scene, it will repause it. Now, there you go. That's done. Answered the question. But for future, when the new version of OBS comes out, their if statements have varied and are different. This will only be one action, and we will use the if statement and case switches, or the switch cases. So you'll have if current scene, you know, and then you can have a case if it's game, if it's BRB, if it's starting soon. And in each individual case, you can just tell it. So it'll be one action with one trigger. Boom, easy, done. But for now, this is how we have to do it. So just to recap, make your redeem, set the pause state, and the trigger is going to be when you start streaming in OBS. Then we're going to make the game redeem, or name it whatever you want. Obviously, we're going to get our current scene, if statement. So if our current scene equals game, we're not going to do anything and we're going to continue. Else, we're going to go and do the redeem action, and then we're going to break. And then we set the pause state to unpause. So once we scene change to our game scene, it'll unpause. And when we change scenes to any other scene, it'll pause it again. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit, you know, to wrap your head around, especially when you're trying to start your stream too. But have a great stream, man, and thank you for the question. I was trying to make that super fucking complicated. That's what happens when we get towards the end of the stream, you know? All right, next question.
Daniel Gallinor asked what was the ownership name for WTXF TV Philadelphia in 1995.
Yeah, again, nobody cares about radio or Philadelphia.
Kleiner Conan asked Speakerbot, having TTS via channel point redeem if possible, still lurking but coming back for this, if not next time less than 3.
Okay. Speak about having TTS via channel point redeem if possible. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you have the TTS set up already. I know you do. But yeah, you have your TTS actions, everything that runs when like the command TTS is used. But what you're going to do then is you're just going to make a channel point redeem. And then that's going to be an also trigger. So we can go to core, or I'm sorry, not core, Twitch, right? Channel reward redemption, pick the redeem that you made. And then we'll say, you know, whatever. You can create one if you need to. And then that would just be your secondary trigger. So you would have your regular TTS, you know, command as your trigger, or the channel point redeem, both of them. And if you only wanted it to be the channel point instead of the command, you would just delete the TTS trigger. Yeah. Simple. I don't need these anymore. Sorry about the ads on Twitch, folks. We'll be right back after a word from Twitch's sponsors. Appreciate you. Yeah, great question. But yeah, it's just a different trigger is all it is. Or an additional trigger in this case. Ooh! We're getting close. Snarky, what are you doing? Why are you over here? Get back over here. Get where you belong. You too. Which one are you? Yeah, you need to be over here too. I really need to go through all of these and get my shit back down to like 2 bots, because having 5 open is shitty. You love Philly, but you don't live there? I like Philly cheesesteaks, but no, that's just troller questions, so. At least you cluster them to clear the ad breaks to hourly. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we run ads once an hour. You know, it's better for everybody. And then there's no pre-roll ads and stuff like that. I'm actually going to add sentience to Snarkybot. Well, mimicked sentience anyway. But that's on the to-do list. Robot Bearded won't. He's too nice. But Snarkybot's going to go crazy. Yeah. He's going to be able, you're going to be able to like at him and he will respond to your ads and call you names and make fun of you and be snarky as fuck. Because that's what he does. You'll be able to ask him questions and shit. It's all coming eventually. Slowly, because I have a to-do list that's as long as my, well, it's long. And I'm only one man, so. I do what I can. All right, let me see what Salty sent me here a minute ago. Oh, Salty. That is simultaneously epic and horrifying at the same time. Yeah. Of course I'm down. Of course I'm fucking down. Oh shit. Okay, that's too many ideas in my head all at once. We need to slow down. Just imagine attaching that to the dog cams, and when they redeem the dog cam, they can, he's just like being a dick. Fucking hell, no. That's too mean. I love my dog. Most of the time. He'll look up like, what the fuck? Look at the camera, bitch. Say cheese. Yeah. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, we'll talk more about that at some point. Yeah, definitely. That would be so easy to do too. Well, depending on how they communicate with the PC. I'm thinking hotkey, easy as fuck. At worst, it'd be a bat script, right? Run through PowerShell automatically, easy. Yeah. That would be great. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we'll chat. We'll chat. It would be. Yeah. Annoying as fuck. You imagine doing that during a speed run? You know how pissed I would get? I already fucking rage at my speed runs and yell at the fucking pixels on the screen. Dude. Fucking salty over here trying to fucking break me. That would have to be fucking for bits or something though. Like just to fucking redeem. Nah, you're gonna pay me. You're gonna fucking pay me. Have to run. Thanks for the answers. Have a good one. Suli, I'm probably saying your name wrong, and I apologize. You can correct me. I'm saying Suli, and I don't know why, because I'm horrible at language. Just poking the bear, because yeah, absolutely. But thank you for being here, man. Thank you for the questions. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time, I'm sure. Whatever you're getting up to today or this weekend, I hope it is fabulous and amazing. Just poking the bear, yeah. Or the dead horse, one of the two. I do have marks on me where people have been touching me with those 10-foot poles. Kind of annoying. I got my new vape, and I love it. It's heavy, though. I have to get used to that. I'm going to start working out again. All right. We got another question. Maybe.
Chaz Focus asked, are you using ChatGPT with SB? I had to uninstall it last year cause I wasn't working properly with my chat.
Barge poles, yeah. Am I using ChatGPT with Streamer.bot? No, I do. I have it. I don't use it. I have it set up to help other people like Salty. I'm actually writing a script using that. It's very, very slow, Salty, so don't even ask. Where we're basically going to use Streamer.bot like that Frosty Tools bot does, where, you know, it recaps your chat when you go to BRB and stuff like that. And it will be using that Chat GPT, but the script got rewritten. I know who was it Mustache Maniac or was it OSU Phoenix that wrote the original one? I don't remember. But it has been updated. So if you deleted it last year, try it again. Yeah, it was Mustache. Okay. God, I hate talking bad about people. I love Mustache. I do. It goes a little bit too much. So I took his script and I've had to basically dumb it down because it was doing too much. And I want it to do things, not all the things, right? Yeah, the new one isn't as bad. So yeah, check it out. Actually, I'll just send you a link to it. Do we still have that somewhere? I know we do. Extensions. I can't type for fucking shit. My fingers don't work. This one. So it's been updated. You tried to have it engage with other people, but it's all over the place. Yeah. So when in this one, and I'm going to show you if I can, right here. So in this section right here, this one, where it says set argument behavior, it will talk to people but not with people. Well, yeah, and that kind of depends on how they have it or how you have it set up, but the behavior is going to be where the best kind of actions for that come from. And don't be afraid to limit. I'm trying to remember Hold on, let me see if I still have hers. In there. Let me open up a 7th bot. Why not? Fuck it. My CPU is like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Okay, where is it? Oh, hi. Hi, Metric. Welcome in. Here we go. So, here is what I have as behavior. You are an AI assistant to female Twitch streamer. It's Alex Gaming. You are slightly sarcastic and funny. Which kind of, negate or tells about how, the responses should be. But this behavior here can be very, very detailed, right? And you can tell it you're going to carry on a conversation, not just reply to blanket statements. You are going to, and give it the instructions and tell it, and all of that will get passed to ChatGPT, and it will do all that shit for you. Is it going to be perfect? No, it's not. ChatGPT 4 will be a little bit better than the 3.5 or the turbo in that regard, but I think it costs a little bit more. So it just depends on, your budget and things like that, and how you want to handle it. But yeah, this got rewritten. So it was unlisted on March 2nd and then got rewritten. I wish he had dates on this. Oh, July. So if you had the original one, which was really good, but it didn't have the ChatGPT 4 in there. This new one, and Salty, you're still using this one, right? Currently on your stream? But as far as I know, the updated one doesn't have any issues at all. Well, I mean, we're not going to say none, but yeah. And Salty's currently using it, and it's, I don't think it's giving you any problems other than that initial setup stuff that we went through, right? A Magby. Been working well. Yeah, there you go. So there you go, Chess. Try the new one. I mean, I don't know what when you say it wasn't working properly with your chat. I don't know exactly what was going wrong. But give the new one a try and just make sure you follow all of those setup instructions one by one. And I would, because it's a Mustache Maniac tutorial, I would go through it at least 2 times before you put it in production to test it, just to make sure everything is actually there and where it needs to be. It isn't like Frostbot. No, it won't hold a conversation. But you can have it be more conversationally appearing by using that behavior, and just fuck around with that behavior. Like I said, you can get very, very specific in that. She's a smarty, yeah. Is that your Taylor Sodium? Is that what you're using for that one? See, I know things. I know things. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You have in Discord anytime. We have specific channels. Obviously, I try not, I mean, I try to help everybody. But I don't really answer DMs anymore because they just get so overwhelmed. So that's why we have the full sections, right, for general help, Twitch help, YouTube help, bot help, right? So yeah, ask it in there. Plus, that's going to help other people come in the future, right? If you send me a DM and I help you, nobody else is going to know. And if somebody else has that same problem, then I got to answer the question twice. So. Yeah. So just for future reference for everybody, this isn't just specifically to you, Chaz, but if you have a problem in the Discord, join the Discord, ask it in the Discord. I might answer your DM, but it might be a week later. But I'll answer the Discord that day. Usually right after you finish typing it if I'm at the PC. You would ask it questions and it was acting like a dodo bird. That's gonna be in that behavior, like I was telling you. So just work on making a behavior that fits exactly what you need, and make sure you tell it who you are, your pronouns, what you're doing. You're a streamer, your chat is active, and they're asking it questions, and it needs to be, and don't be afraid to be very, very specific. And I do recommend using the 3.5 turbo to start with. Thank you, Sol. Or I was gonna do that too. Yeah, I don't know if the tutorial is new. I just know that the script got rewritten and got some stuff added to it. But all right, one more question.
Bagerkelcine asks super simple question. My brain is braining. Pretend I had details. I just want to show GDI plus text. The sub count. Can't make gift bombs work for more than one sub. I can't make variables work. It's easy, but I am having a dense moment.
Excuse me. All right. Pretend I had details. You just want to show GDI text the sub count. Okay. Right. So we have our action. We have our trigger, which is going to be Twitch subscriptions. And this is a gift bomb, right? Gift bomb. And then you get to pick what type. Min max, we're going to leave min max alone. What? Oh, sorry, you can't see it. Let's try this again where you can see. So, gift bomb, leave them all checked. Min max, we're gonna leave blank. What's 3.5 turbo? That's the version of Chat GPT. So in the new script, it allows for Chat GPT version 4, but you're not gonna really need that. It's more about the variable control you have issue with. Okay. So we have that trigger. We're going to have your sub action to do whatever they do when that happens, right? So you're going to have to get their names. So we're going to go Twitch user, add or get user info for target. This is going to be user. That's always got to be first. Does it default to 3.5 turbo? Okay, good. And then when I test this, then I can go action queues, action histories, inspect variables. So what we did, those are my tags. Or does it just do an anonymous one? Here it is, gifts. So the variable is gifts. all lowercase. So we go back to our actions. We're going to go OBS, sources, set GDI text, your scene, your source, right? Wherever that GDI text is. And then you're going to do percent gifts. So the scene that the text source is in, the source is the name of the text source, and then the text is just gifs in percentage signs, all lowercase. And then so when this is run, actually, well, yeah, excuse me. So when that's run, it will change whatever gift. So in this case, when you do a test, it does 42 gifted subs or gift bombs. So that number should change to 42. And if you're displaying it and then hiding it when you get a gift bomb or a gift sub or whatever, so like you have your sources there and then it, you know, toggles visibility and then turns the visibility off, make sure that the set text source is above the visibility. You want to set it before you make it visible. So your total sub count. Okay. Yes. I know we have that. I can't remember how we pull it in. Read it. Total gifts. So the variable is total gifts, all one word with a capital G. So you could go in your text here, you could have it say user gifted that many gift bombs subs. They have gifted a total of, what did we say it was? I done forgot already. Total gifts. TOTAL, capital GIFTS, percent sign. In this channel. Wow. So something like that. Yeah, there's no need for math. It's already pulled in. Or you want a total sub count of how many subs you have. So like if you start your stream with 20 subs and somebody comes in and gives you 10 more, you wanted to say you now have 30 total? Is that what you're trying to do? Ah, gotcha. Right, so that's going to be a set argument. Or let me see. Now I'm smelling what you're stepping in. Let me see something here. Hold on one second. Okay. Yep. So what you're gonna have to do, let me find it again.
Hey, who's a twink now, baby? Fuck.
Easier than that. It's already built in, kinda. I just gotta find it because I don't use it. Sub counter. So platforms, Twitch, sub counter. Enable the sub counter. You're gonna make an output file. I think, hold on. So you're gonna make a text file or something somewhere on your computer. You're gonna browse to that. So like we have the members text or whatever. The output text is fine, doesn't matter. Once you have that set up, we're gonna go to actions. We're gonna go Twitch, sub counter, get Twitch. Wait, is it? Yeah, get Twitch sub count. That one right there. And then your variable, let's just get, I'm just going to put it in here for your GDI, is going to be percent, is it subscriber, all lowercase, capital C for count. Percent sign. Yeah, and I would have done the same thing too. I totally forgot that the sub count was already in there. So it'll be those two sub actions. So the get Twitch sub counter count, and then that will populate. If you have that going, it'll populate the subscriber count. Should do. Let's test it. Okay, sub counter dot count. Yeah, so they're there. You were concerned it would drop as subs fell off in a month. Well, they should. I mean, they're going to go up and down, right? But are you trying to like keep a track of how many you have like lifetime? Or currently? Count received in the month. Yeah, so that's exactly what'll happen. Yeah, now if you do the rollover, it will the rollover count, you'll have to play around with it and see which one of these will work, but it should be the sub counter count is the one that you'll use. That should be your current sub counter. Right? The rollover count is how many you have, I think, in the last 30 days, right? Like the you know how it has the rolling 30-day cycle. So I believe that, but you'll have to play around with it, test it, you know, but these are your three rollover count and sub counter count. These will be what you want to use as your variables to display in the text field. And you'll just have to see which one fits which needs it is that you want to show. But they'll be there. They'll be there at the very bottom. They'll be one of the last variables after that. Yeah, that's exactly right. Ah. Wrong button. I almost shut down my computer. That would have been bad. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, what was it? What would we say? Platforms, sub counter, and then go there. Rollover, enable the rollover if you want to. But this will show you. You can even edit your current sub count for like what it is right now, because obviously this isn't going to go into effect until you activate it. So if you currently have 106 subs, right? Now you're activating it. It's going to still start at 0. So if you went live today, it would say you had 0, even though you currently have 106 or whatever it is. So you can edit that right there to say whatever like your current count is. And that way it'll keep up with what you already have. And then you see how I have in the output text, I have sub counter of rollover and then rollover count as my output text here. Do this, and then when you write that file and it writes to that file that you created, you'll be able to see all of those numbers in one line. And then that way you'll know which one it is that you want to use to show on stream. And then you can just use that variable in your GDI text. And personally, that's what I do. It works for me when I do it that way, because like I know, you know, oh, I want to show this, but I'm not sure exactly which word or which phrase or which variable is the one that I actually need. So I'll make like a test message or a test, you know, write to file or whatever with every variable I can think of and see which one gives me the number I'm looking for. Yeah, don't be afraid to test shit, right? So yeah, that'll work. If you have any problems with it or it's not working right or whatever, you can hit us up in the Discord and we'll go from there, and we can like screenshots and shit to make it easier, because there might be a typo that you're not seeing or, you know, something. It happens all the time. You're absolutely right, Fi. Last call. We're going to give you about 30 more seconds to get more questions in. Otherwise, we're going to end the stream. So I need food. And we got games to play tonight over on Twitch. So. But that wasn't bad. I'm a gentleman and a legend. I fooled another one, guys. Oh, I mean, thank you. What am I playing tonight? I have a new game I got from Keymailer. So we're going to start with that. It is, it's called Be My Horde. So if you're familiar with Vampire Survivors and those type of bullet hell games, it's similar to those, but you're the bad guy. You get to play the bad guy instead of the good guy. You're a necromancer. So you kill the good guys and then you raise them from the dead and they become part of your army. So we're going to start with that. And then we're going to go on after that. And I'm going to get back into Moonstone Island, because I was really excited to play Moonstone Island, but I didn't get a chance to play it very long yesterday. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And then speed runs on Sunday. Paramedic Simulator, but with Hazel. Awesome. Awesome. What do I got over here? Oh. Yeah. And yeah, just a reminder, guys, in the Discord, if you join the Discord, accept the rules. So you get access to the full Discord there. You'll find the patio section of the Bearded Pint, and that's where all of the tutorials and help stuff is at. There's a channel called TTS Answers, and every question that was asked today is in there with a link to the Twitch VOD or the YouTube live replay. And if you click those links under that question, it will take you to that exact moment when the question was asked, so you can see the question and my answer. If you need to go back and look up things or rehash and follow along. So nothing is lost, and you don't have to scrub the live videos or the VODs. Just go to the Discord, click the link, takes you right to it. Bum. But that's cool. That was a lot of questions. We did 18 questions today. Fucking amazing, you guys. You guys are awesome. watch there. Yeah, and they go back. I don't delete. They're going to go all the way back. So some of the links don't work back when we were first testing this for the first couple of episodes, but live with it. I think we got everything answered too, right? We didn't leave anything to, I'll figure it out later and let you know. Pat my own back. That was pretty good. I hate when I do that. Sometimes we have to. But yeah, good stuff. All right. If you're on Twitch, hang out with me for a minute because we are going to raid. If you're on YouTube, we're going to say goodbye. But yeah, I need to find somebody to raid too as well. So hang on, guys. All right. So yeah, YouTube guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for the questions. Again, we'll be back next Saturday. New tutorials are coming. Wednesdays and Saturdays are my goal. So we're going to have one release on Wednesday. We're going to have one release on Saturday while we're live. So that if you want to, come in and ask or see me because you're like, hey, I just found your tutorial. Oh my God, you're live. That's pretty cool. And then you come over. All right. It's all a ploy to get more viewers. So it feels like I have friends. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that's the plan moving forward. But yeah, thank you guys for real for being here and for the questions. And we will see you in the tutorials and we'll see you next Saturday right here. So YouTube people, thank you for being here. We'll see you. Love, peace, and chicken grease.